This is Served with me, Andy Roddick. Please hit subscribe. We drop new episodes every week. This clip's brought to you by ServiceNow. AI is only as powerful as the platform it's built on. With the ServiceNow AI platform, your AI, data, and workflows all work together, connecting every corner of your business. To see how you can put AI to work for people, visit servicenow.com/AI-agents. Did you have fun watching Serena?
Oh, man. I had a great time watching Serena.
Tell me about it, because she's been retired since she knew what tennis was.
I mean, it's unbelievable. That's not fair. I mean, I worked with her a little bit in my own profession. But it was really cool. It was just like beautiful. It was like this beautiful day in London, which is rare, right? It was sunny. It was gorgeous.
Queen's Club's the best.
Stadium was packed.
Yeah.
Right? And she just like, it was just awesome. And I don't know, even the way she closed out the match with a couple aces to set up match, it was just... It was just vintage.
That serve is so timeless, that motion. JW, what were your thoughts?
I think everybody was sort of guardedly optimistic. I mean, again, I can't tell you how often this came up in Paris. I mean, to give you an idea of her presence and her sort of grip on this sport, it's like, oh yeah, Zverev's winning a major, but you know, Serena and Boko were waiting for the time. You know, Serena did her press conference for Queen's Club during the men's final, and there was as much chatter about that there was the actual, I mean, leave it to tennis, of course, to not coordinate this better. But during the men's final, Serena had her press conference in London, and there was probably more chatter about that than the match playing out for a major. But no, I think she looked great. I thought, honestly, I think Serena 2026 probably beats Serena 2022. I mean, I think she looked terrific. I couldn't imagine her not playing singles. Yes, she's only covering half the court. Vicky and Boko, we can talk about the bitter sweet nature of all this, but Vicky and Boko was a good doubles player too. They were a really good team. The opponents looked a little nervous, but I think that's all part of the equation, right? That's all part of the fun of this. You're on the other side of the net from greatness. That's something to bake into the match. It was kind of fun. This is Serena Williams on the other side of the net, and yeah, the other team looked really nervous.
Welcome to eyeballs.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Welcome to people watching.
You're better equipped to answer this than I am. I mean, how much do you want to extrapolate singles versus covering half the court with two sets with Vicky and Boko?
The things I don't worry about. Serena's going to be able to serve forever. Obviously, she had a ramp up period where obviously, you know, we talked about, you know, the showed up at a Hall of Fame last year and like as the GLP-1 factor, and then, you know, if I was to come back tomorrow, the first thing I would do is get on the GLP-1s to lose weight, and therefore, once that was kind of through, then I could train without worrying about weight for injuries, right? Mm-hmm. Every player who stopped would, you know, and it seems like it's worked out fantastic, and it's been great. I'm curious to see what the conversation is moving forward. I'm never worried about Serena Williams hitting a tennis ball. I'm never worried about her being powerful. I'm never worried about her being engaged when she's out there. There's a massive difference between doubles and singles, right? Serena Williams, when she knows where the ball is going to punish that ball, right? We need to see movement, right? I mean, at 43 years old, playing doubles, 44 years old playing doubles. I mean, I think the average age on the doubles tour is like 39.
I think we have to fact check that one, but
and if you're not laughing at that right now, you're a doubles player who's pissed at me. Just so we're clear, that you're the only people who didn't laugh. Anyways, we'll try some jokes. Some work, some don't. But the difference is movement, right? So we still don't know what the side-to-side movement looks like getting out of the corners. I don't think that's something that gets better 5 years on. I don't. Now, different training methods, curious about all of it. I think she could go out and win singles matches. I think she's going to hold serve a lot of the time. I think she's going to break serve a lot of the time. I don't think that's what interests Serena Williams. I don't think coming back and beating Moutet is something that interests Serena Williams. I don't.
Moutet catching strays. All right.
No, not Moutet. I don't think that interests her, but I want to see it. Like, we'll put it this way. You watch her play that match, you see 120 on the radar gun, you see her playing great. You see them rolling through the number 3 seeds, by the way. Like, it wasn't as, I mean, they rolled. You left that match going, I want to see the singles.
Oh, 100%.
Not this is a fun story. I'm kind of dicey about the singles. I don't know. You meant to go, okay, checked. That box is checked. Let's get to the singles. Let's go.
So my question to that, though, is obviously she's trying to get matches, right? And I think easing your way into feeling how you feel getting out of the corners, like you've talked about a lot, like it like age, you know, how much was a at scale amount of competitive tennis really important just to get that? I mean, she doesn't need that push to switch, but
the feels of playing a match with a crowd and ball, like, that matters. That has value.
Yeah.
What I want to know is how many singles practice sets was she playing at Queens and how many singles practice sets is she playing in Berlin on off days? I don't think she's going to practice singles or doubles on off days. Maybe a little. I want to know who she's playing in practice sets and singles at Berlin. I want to know what the focus is during the practice sessions. If she's playing practice sets in Berlin and singles this week, that's a big tell. That's like her re-entering doping protocols in November.
I think she's dialing.
There's a goal. You don't re-enter doping protocols to not come back. You re-enter doping protocols for the option of coming back. You practice single sets for the option of playing singles. That's what I would want to see.
I think it's important to stress too that this was done really methodically.
Yes.
And, you know, you heard about the grass courts in South Florida and Alicia Parks and Jessie Levine. This was not on a lark. Hey, it would be fun to take a flyer on this like it's a last minute exo. Again, I credit Petkovic for calling this to my attention months ago, but she maintains it, I think, wisely. You don't put yourself in doping protocol and 6 a.m. knocks on the door for doubles. But I think this was all done really wisely, and I think a couple of things. I mean, let's save this for another time, but it is a little strange that the first thing you would do is take GLPs. I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. You know, they're
sure. It's
players that won't take hair loss medication because it will trigger a positive test, but this GLP appetite, you know, this drug
I would
that
stop.
enables you to.
Here's what I would do if I was coming back. I would stop taking hair loss treatment and I would start taking GLP-1s. That's what I would do. In that order.
You'd piss clean. I don't know. I mean, honestly, my point is, I don't know for how much longer GLPs will before they end up on a ban list. Just
Serena, and this is the clip because I know some people are going to be like, "Oh, he talked about." This is exactly what she should have done. Just to be clear, this is fucking 100%. Exactly
100%.
what she should have done.
The first commercial break was her pushing Roe. It was amazing.
If anyone who's upset about this, or if it does end up getting banned because it's a prescription, it obviously helps. It has a very, very unique function. I kind of expect the conversation to build. This is fucking exactly what she should have done. This is the only responsible thing that she could have done to get back. Like, this is the route. This is exactly what she should have done. This is what I would do tomorrow if it wasn't banned. 112%.
I'll go a step further than that. But for this, I'm not sure this comeback happens, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
We talk about movement. We talk about being in your mid-4. I mean, you know,
it's avoiding injury. It's avoiding injury while training the way that you need to. That is easier when you have the option of being 20 pounds lighter.
I was going to say, you have a 20-pound backpack that is now removed.
That's it. And your knees, your ankles, all these things that you need to build up, these little muscle groups, all of a sudden you've gotten a head start on that. Why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you do it? Of course you would do it. And also it's fun to see now because, like, I know JW, you got some shit for talking about her. And by the way, you were 100% correct. With the wild card and doubles and Mboko, and you know, I know there was some maybe people that weren't happy, but I'm sorry, I've known about this since like September at the U.S. Open last year. I didn't say shit. One of our Dingles partners, Jermier Jenkins, is now her acting coach. moved away from Charlotte to go to Florida to work with her. I didn't say anything, so fuck off. Like, I didn't say shit.
I need my
I didn't say
passport
anything.
renewed.
Yeah.
Now, how far can we take it when it's going to be announced in 12 hours and John's going to write about it in his mailbag anyways?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I love this comeback for so many reasons. I feel like you could almost write a book about this whole thing. First of all, it's one of these hypotheticals, right? Everyone talks a big game and so could come back. And, I think Steffi could still win a match, but could she win a second match? This is all playing out, and Serena has the courage to do it. I also think one thing that I really was struck by, apart from Victoria Mboko's sneaky good double skills, the nerves on the other side of the net, I think, cannot be discounted.
Tiger effect.
Exactly. These are crowds and pressure and an amount of scrutiny that these players are not used to getting. If in fact Serena takes a singles wildcard into Wimbledon, time stamping this we don't know yet, but she's already winning. Like she's already got a break of serve before she hits her first ball.
Depending on who she plays.
Well,
Depending on who she plays.
So the Routliff who played her in that match has to play her again
in Berlin
on Tuesday.
Yeah. Saw that.
So this person's like, damn it.
Yeah, but a very, very good doubles player. But to John's point, like you can be in finals and majors and be ranked really high in doubles, and then all of a sudden Serena on center court at Queens with 10,000 people and all the hype of a country watching you. I mean, that's different gravy. Eyeballs matter.